Shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel. Before we get started, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children. Shalom, right? So, before we get started with this lesson, right? This is fair use, copyright. You know, I'm not trying to profit off of this or make any money or anything like that. We just using this for edification, right? So now, so you done had the situation with Coolio, right? Coolio just passed away, right? So let's listen to a little bit of what he say. And we gonna tie it in. Coolio, Prodigy, DMX.
What y'all see from what I see, he was fucking winning right now. And music is part of that. Music fucking influences people.
Okay, you heard that now. So now let's go forward. This is GMS iSalve 144. This is the brothers.
And you fuck around and look in the wrong room.
Let's stop that. Yeah, going to them parties, but I want you to see the brothers' page. GMS iSalve 144, right? This the brothers' page, right? So again, this is Fair Use Act. Fair Use Act. I'm not trying to profit off of this. But watch, we gonna tie it in. Watch what he gets to. Just Coolio. I don't need to hear the rest of these heads. I just want to get back to Coolio.
A long time. How was it in the music industry? That whole conversation about the gatekeeper drill, you know, the rituals, things people gotta do, blood sacrifice thing. I don't know if you got into all that, but can you kind of go there, being as though you were in the belly of the beast in the music industry?
I've read about all of that, and I only can say my truth. And you would think that with the height of success that I had and the things I was able to do, the amount of records I sold, and actually the amount of, I don't want to say political power, but the amount of social power that I was able to achieve, you would think that I would be a prime candidate for just to be, so we could call it something, to be a member of the Illuminati or a member of the elite society or whatever. You would think that they would come at me, and I think they did it sideways though. Nobody never got at me directly and said, we want you to join us and we're doing this. That's never happened. But I will tell you, I've had motherfuckers come at me on some weirdo shit, like on some gay shit.
Okay, I want to stop right there, right? You really got to check this out. Let's go 1 Corinthians 10 and 21, right? Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. So when you go and you get down with Hollywood and you go into Hollywood and all of that, you pretty much sitting down at the table with these heads. Literally, you sit down at the table and you make a deal and you sign these contracts and you agree to these things and all of this stuff. You literally are sitting down at the table with these people. So then when you try to, after the fact, you want to talk about these things, that's when it goes bad for you. Now let's listen to the rest of what he got to say.
I've had motherfuckers come at me on some, oh, you should do this type shit. And I was like, wow, what? Man, why the fuck would I do that? That make no sense. I view that as being inhuman. I view that as I would never do that. So, and then right when there was some things that I was trying to do that I felt were important, things that I felt would help other people, shit started happening to me. Went to jail for some bullshit. Got convicted. Well, not necessarily convicted, but because I didn't do no time, no real time, but little shit started happening, you know? And I didn't even address the shit really, because who the fuck? When you know, and when you're a celebrity, bro, when something happens, whether it's true or it's not true, once it's been said, for most people it's true. Because people don't do research to find out if something is true about a person or not. Whatever they hear, they deem it to be truth. So I didn't go hard on, oh, I didn't do that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. That never happened. I just let the shit die down, continued on my life. Also, I'm at a point right now in my life where there's a lot of shit I know that I want to tell people. It's a lot of things that I want to teach, but I'm afraid. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm scared because I got 4 grandchildren, and I got children that are in this world. I got people I care about, and I got people that I care about that don't necessarily believe what I believe.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I have no fear of death, and I think that those that would oppose my beliefs, they've probably done enough. If somebody's after me or if somebody's watching me, then they know enough about me to know that I have no fear of death. So killing me don't mean shit. It just confirms that what I said was true. But I do have a fear of them hurting my family. So I'm scared about certain things. I don't talk about everything I know because I don't want nobody in my family to hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to happen to my people. And if I owe them anything, I owe that to them. I owe them their lives to be able to live their life and not be subjected to any type of harm because of something I did or said.
Hear that? Something he did or said. Now watch the next articles I get. Let's get Ezekiel 16:33. They give gifts to all whores, but thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers, and hirest them, that they may come unto thee on every side for thy whoredom. Didn't he say they came at him sideways? They didn't come at him directly. They came at him from the side with the different agendas and the different things and this and this and that. So now watch this. Let's go here. Prodigy, Mobb Deep, right? Let's get it. New York's Prodigy, Mobb Deep, recently he went on Alex Jones to speak about the Illuminati and more, after famously saying, remember this lyric? I think it was Godfather 3. But Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society try to keep their eye on me. That was the line, right? How it went. Prodigy took his lyrics further with going into it, but here's where there's a part in here I want to get to. Definitely not a joke. There's a lot of real stuff going on out here in this world. Secret societies are real. It's definitely real, really obvious. that they are at work and it's at play in the music industry. We just heard Coolio say that too, that music is playing a big part in it. In the food industry, politics, everywhere you turn, it's everywhere. You just gotta read the signs, the writing on the wall, woo woo woo. So now he goes down to, though he feels passionate about the topic, Prodigy is aware that others don't share his sentiment. He acknowledged this by saying that others are brainwashed, woo woo woo. But watch this part. They only thinking about jury, money, and sex. Here you go, right here. While not fully rehashing his now infamous feud he had with Jay-Z, Prodigy did speak about the Brooklyn MC, saying that he feels Jay-Z has chosen sides in the game. He added that Jay-Z took a different route, which is why he has more money and power within the industry, within the music industry. Jay-Z is just one example and one of the biggest examples of an artist in the music industry because he's so popular and so big. He knows what time it is. He just doesn't promote it. From the looks of things, it looks like he has chosen sides. Yeah, Jay-Z's a piece of shit. He's chosen a side, and the side he chose is money, power, and he doesn't really care to spread the information that might save someone's soul. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get this. He was even working on a musical. He was working on a musical that was going to expose the Illuminati. Prodigy was in the middle of working on a musical about the Illuminati. And he ends up dead. And Coolio, we didn't get the DMX. Where it says Tuesday. Yeah, they said he went to the hospital after a performance and all this. They tried to make mockery of his death, saying that he died from a egg, swallowing an egg or some shit they was saying. You know, to make people not look at what's going on. We were initially going to do an interactive type of musical with the company that runs the Illuminati Ball, but then we decided to take our idea to an off-Broadway situation, tell a story, woo woo woo. Trying to see how people absorb the information. The thing about the Illuminati as it pertains to hip-hop is that many people view it as being this key to abundant wealth. And of course, we don't even know if it exists, but what P would really speak about was the idea of people using it as a meal ticket. Yeah, because he did something about, let me see if we could go back. He did something where he was actually went into the child sex trafficking. Let me see if it's on here. I seen it earlier. Maybe it's on my phone. Salakia. We gonna get the DMX next. Let's see if it's on my phone. But he put a post up where he was actually talking about. Okay, yeah, here it go right here. See? So Mobb Deep's Prodigy wrote this from prison. He supposedly died choking after tweeting about child rituals, calls out Jay-Z, Masons, and Archons. Yeah. So he was definitely, snitching. But after you done took that deal, you done signed that money. After you done signed that money, you can't come out the deal, man. You see DMX face right there. He was going through it too. put him in jail. Yeah, this is what happens. Same thing Coolio said. They put him in jail. This is a cautionary tale of what happens when you want to be down with Esau. When you want to be down with Esau and you sign these contracts and then you try to come out of these contracts, they not letting you. That's not how it works. It's like how they say with them gang, with the mob, is blood in, blood out. Hey, man. Matthew chapter 6 and 24. No man, red letter, Yahushua speaking. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Yeah, man. You can't sign these deals with Esau, get this money, and then blow up, and then at the end you want to try to clean up your shit. You see at the end of DMX, look how he look here. He looked miserable. DMX was looking miserable towards the end of his. Dang, why I keep trying to do that? This is not what I'm doing. So where it go? It go DMX exposes the gay rap hip hop music industry, and then Coolio said that's how they came at him, sideways. And if you go to the video GMS ISAB, that's all they was talking about. You know, you go to these parties and you open up a door, and Inspector Deck said that you see some, how did he say it? He said you see some modern day calligrapher shit going on in broad daylight. Yeah, some type of Roman orgy. That's what's going on. That's what was going on. Why it keep doing this every time I touch that thing? So yeah, DMX exposes Illuminati music industry behind closed doors and tells the truth about fake hip hop stars. DMX was put in prison several times for shining light on satanic Hollywood. If you want to watch this video full screen from its original, click source. Nah, I'm good. He gonna be saying the same thing that Prodigy, that your boy is saying. This is what goes on. This is what goes on. They ruined his career. They this is what they do. And then if you don't stop, them is like the warnings. And if you don't stop, what happens to you? You end up dead. Look at my computer acting stupid. Y'all see how the computer get. Y'all see how the computer get. Let's see. This one was, there you go. Yeah, there you go. This nigga here is wicked, man. Jay-Z is wicked. That nigga there is wicked. That nigga there is wicked. Like Prodigy said, he done chose his side. Before rappers had multi-million-dollar endorsements with shoe magazines, it was commonplace to see even the most mainstream MCs speak out on controversial issues. In the wake of hip-hop's commercial boom in the late 90s, though early aughts and subsequent commercial drought, we witnessing now how mainstream MCs on major labels sidestep anything remotely controversial. Yeah, because you see what happens. You see what happens. Yeah. They totally control these niggas, man. These niggas is totally controlled. Try and see. Yeah, they talks about prodigies. Oh yeah, that was from the LL Cool J, who's another dude that's down. LL Cool J is definitely down with the parties and the secret rooms. Yeah, it's talking about him and the Alex Jones thing or whatever. Yeah, these heads, man, this is what happens though, man. This is what happens. You end up dead, man, when you try to expose Hollywood, man. So yeah, it's like I said, cautionary tale. Get a couple more scriptures. Let's go Mark 8 and 36. Yeah, just I seen that little video and I was driving home and I was listening to it and I was like, wow, wow. Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? They signed a contract with Esau Edom, man. You signed a contract with Esau Edom. A contract that you can't get out of. And once you realize what it's all about and what they actually doing and what now you want to, at the end, they want to talk and they want to change up their tune. And that's when you end up not here no more, man. Luke 9 and Luke 9:24. For whatsoever will save Salakia, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. For what is a man advantage if he gain the whole world and lose himself or be cast away? Yeah. So you gain the whole world, this world. You on TV, you doing movies, you got videos, you got money, you got fame, you got this, you got that, but you losing yourself, man. You gone. You gone. Matthew 16. You pretty much gone, man. 16:26. Yeah, you pretty much gone. You done threw your soul away, man. Matthew 16 and 25. For whosoever shall, red letter again, y'all was shy. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profiteth if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? And they gave fame. They gained fame for their souls, man. They gain fame for their soul, and then that's why a lot of them don't be happy and stuff like that. Like I remember, even recently, you heard John Wall, the multi-millionaire, contracts, sneaker deals, and all of this. Talk about he think about killing himself all the time, man. Cause Esau put you through it for that money, man. Romans 6:21. What fruit had ye then in those things whereof ye are now ashamed? For the end of those things is death. Yeah. The end of these Edomite contracts is death, man. The end of these Edomite contracts is death, man. Let's go Hebrews. Hebrews 11:26. 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called a son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of power than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Yeah, they went into Pharaoh's house. You know what I'm saying? Because it clearly, the Romans 11:8, they dead bodies lie in the streets of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Yeah. So they go into Pharaoh's house. They take his chips. They eat good. They taking his money. They this and this and that. So now when you try to turn around and bite the hand that feeds you and expose Pharaoh and the wicked shit going on in his house, in these mansions, in them rooms, hey, it don't go good for you. Jude. Matter of fact, before we get Jude, let's get Matthew 4:8. Even y'all, this is how they present it to you, man. This is just how they present it to you. Matthew chapter 4, verse 8. And the devil taketh him up into exceeding high mountain, and show him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Yeah. And this is the spiritual demon Satan talking to Yahweh Shai. But this is what his counterpart, the physical Esau Edom, says to the Israelites. He gets you up there in the skybox somewhere, up in the penthouse, or up in one of those high-rise buildings, and he give you a contract and he tell you, I'll make you a star. You just gotta fall in line. You gotta. This is what happens, man. This is what happens. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they strike this one. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Jude 1 and 11. Woe unto them, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily after the ever of Baalim for reward, and perished in the gainsaying of Kor. Yeah, they ran after that money, man. They ran after them chips. They took them chips. They signed them deals. You know, go from don't got nothing to you making movies and all this and that, and they putting showing you, man, you pay for that. 1 Timothy 6 and 10. Nah, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and unto many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Yeah, man. Yeah, you end up with many sorrows, man. You end up with many sorrows, man. Proverbs 1 and 19. Proverbs 1 and 19. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Yeah, man. Go down. But to 31. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of the fools shall destroy them. Yeah, but whosoever hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. Nah, all of them was fearing for their life. He writing letters, Prodigy writing letters talking about dying, choking in prison. Coolio talking about how he, feared for his life, his family life, this and that. DMX thrown in prison and all of this type of stuff, persecuted. This is what you get, man. This is what you get. A cautionary tale when you sign them deals, man. 3 brothers. Clearly you can see the parallels. Clearly you can see the pattern. Let's go Ezekiel 13 and 19. And will ye pollute me among my people for handfuls of barley and for pieces of bread, to slay the souls that should not die, and to save the souls alive that should not live, by your lying to my people that hear your lies? Yeah, lying, yeah. It's selling hip-hop. Hip-hop is a big-ass lie, man. Hip-hop is a big-ass lie, man. But yeah, so this is it. Mobb Deep Prodigy speaks out on Illuminati. Yeah, and they all end up the same way, man. So with that one, man, we gonna close out. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle with King David, 144,000 mighty men, peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Kwam Yasharal, and the Bible, Rock a thumb, family. Shalom.